We are officially in the spooky season now, so here are 10 horror superhero comics to get you ready for Halloween. Starting off is Batman Arkham Asylum, a serious house on a serious earth. In this book, we have Batman getting trapped inside Arkham Asylum. It's very trippy, he's having to fight through all the villains. What the game was loosely based off of, but it's quite terrifying to read. It has some really scary takes on Batman villains. Then we have Swamp Thing Green Hell by Jeff Lemire. This focuses on like Swamp Thing coming back, but it still has a lot of those body horror aspects that we know from Swamp Thing comics. It's also a DC Black Label story, so it is a one and done story. Then we've got Deceased, which is basically a zombie apocalypse in the DC universe. What I love about this story is, even though it is about a typical zombie apocalypse, seeing like DC characters as zombies is just absolutely terrifying. But this book can get really sad and it's just filled with so many heartbreaking moments. Then we've got the OG Hellblazer comics. This is like all I've read of John Constantine, but it is so fun. It's basically him fighting demons. I think John Constantine is one of the coolest DC characters, so I definitely need to read more of him. Before Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale done Batman The Long Halloween, they done Batman Haunted Night, which has 3 individual stories all taking place on Halloween night, and it uses Batman villains that we don't get to see used as often, like the Mad Hatter. Also, if you haven't yet already and you're into comics, definitely be sure to hit that follow button. Before there was Deceased, there was Marvel Zombies. I will say this is a really fun book. I wouldn't say it's as good as Deceased though. It is awesome just seeing like a zombie apocalypse in the Marvel universe, and it's terrifying seeing like Marvel heroes become zombies. But Marvel Zombies is more from the point of view of the zombies, whereas Deceased is more from the point of view of the survivors. Then we have Spider-Man Maximum Carnage. Carnage just takes over the entirety of New York City and just goes on a massive spree. It's technically not a horror comic, but it did do a Halloween Horror Nights based off of this, so I'm putting it. If you're into body horror, you would absolutely love The Immortal Hulk by Al Ewing. This is an absolute disgusting take on the Hulk. The artwork is terrifying to look at. It makes the Hulk feel like those classic Universal monster films. Then we have Spider-Man Spider Shadow. In this story, Peter Parker never gets rid of the symbiote, and it turns him into an absolute force to be reckoned with. He's unaliving all of his villains. You see the impact that it's having on Mary Jane, Aunt May. It's an absolute terrifying story for Peter Parker. And finally, we have Marvel Zombies Resurrection, which came out in 2020. It's like not a sequel to Marvel Zombies, it's like another universe. This is a very Spider-Man central story where you have Peter Parker, he's looking after Valeria Richards and Franklin Richards, basically just trying to get him to safety the entire time. This one is more survivor based, unlike the other Marvel Zombies.